Alright, so this is going to be the first clip of this video, I think. Don't quote me on that. It's patch day, the patch is out, yippee skippy, but more importantly, I am done with the Oregon Trail. Hit that bitch, level 30 Origin. Now it's really just... I'm going to hit level 30 Greater Dark Servant to finish it so it looks better. And then I really just have Bats, 11 levels on Bats, and then 5 on Shadow Bite, and then I'm done, man. I can't believe it. Also, it's kind of crazy killing monsters and getting familiar cards. This shit's crazy. I'm gonna have a fucking Black Panther family. Just you wait. Okay, so I'm in my paper plane. Let me get on my paper plane. And let me do my dailies. Specifically, the soccer daily. I haven't recorded one of these event minigames in a while, but oh my god, this soccer pissed me the fuck off. And I don't even have it, like, that bad compared to some people. If you're Oceanic ping, people just can't pick up the ball. Obviously, since I'm West Coast, I can at least pick up the goddamn ball. But the fact that you have to play this soccer game, 3 times, if you lose all 3 games, is, it drives me up a goddamn wall. And this is gonna look awful for you guys, but that's welcome. Welcome to the fucking... like 720 resolution or 768 resolution. Basically, the soccer is this, right? You kick the ball into the goal, you make goals, whoever has the most goals wins, right? And then obviously you can stun people with ult. I'm not even sure what stunned me, if I'm being completely fucking for real. But this shit is made for like 0 ping, and it's so clearly made for 0 ping, right? Because Korea has 0 ping. And I can assume that this event was a Korean-made event. But it's just so janky. Oh boy, I'm the icon. Let's go. The only thing I do is just use it as a speed boost, because trying to figure out... Oh god, my fucking kick's on cooldown and they gave me another ball. I don't care to figure out what the fuck the rest of the abilities do. I know, like, one of these is like a fucking skill check, power shot shit, but I don't... look, man, I just do it for the speed boost. I stun people, I walk the ball in. I'm a simple man. How did he get the ball but not me? See, that's the power shot. You have to, like, hit it instantly. You have to hit it in the bar. And then I don't know what the fuck the other button does. I'm gonna be for real with you. Luckily, it looks like I'm only gonna have to play 1 game of soccer, because my team's kind of fucking... Either they're like a team of mostly Oceanics, or we're just really good. And I'm gonna go with the latter, because we're very... Like, I'm the soccer king, baby. I'm very good. I hate this shit. Yeah, the Demon Slayer... No, I was gonna say, I think the Demon Slayer's Oceanic, because he stunned me and then didn't pick up the ball. And then we just stunned each other. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the soccer event. I don't hate it, don't get me wrong. But I just think, for a game that you have to play up to 3 times, and this shit takes, like, load screens, queue timer, all things said and done, maybe like 4 minutes, 5 minutes per game. So I don't know, like 12 to 15 minutes to cap this shit every day if you lose every game is kind of crazy to me. But it's not that big of a deal. I just... The soccer made me feel some type of way. I don't know how that guy did not get stunned. That's not gonna go in? Oh, it did. Fuck yeah. There's a fucking power meter. Like, your kick can only go so far. You know, Mudkip, you took my ball, brother. Ween! Alright. That's the clip. Yeah, I started recording. That win took me about 4 minutes, and that was, like, queue time and everything included. So, like I said, it's like 4 or 5 minutes a game, and if you lose, you have to play 3 of them. I don't know, that just seems like so much. But Look, man, I'm not trying to play MapleStory to play a very janky version of soccer. If I wanted to play a janky version of soccer that I'm bad at, I'd play Rocket League. And when I say janky in reference to Rocket League, I don't mean that's a bad game, because Rocket League is a fantastic game. I just mean I'm fucking horrible at it, okay? I think that's the problem. I'm horrendous at soccer. Smiley face. You know, I just recorded that the soccer clip maybe like 5 minutes ago, and I've just been kind of chilling here, and I was thinking about what I wanted to do. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna yap. We're gonna do a little bit of dailies, and we're gonna yap about like my plans for cube sale. Oh yeah, I need to do the collection book. The collection book is how you get the boss points. Wait, did it not give me points? Do you only get points 3 times a week? Oh no. Is that how this works? Hold on. I'm learning. I'm learning how this shit works. How do I get the packs? Oh, it's the regular check-in for the victory card packs, and then the collection book gives you team synergy. Ah, I see, Sugoi. I didn't know that. I thought it just gave you both. Okay, but yeah, this is what I typically do with these events. I max out... Well, when I say max out, I mean level 4. Maxing out a thing is level 4 to me, basically. Because the diminishing returns, like the points per thing, is not worth it past 4. I'll put points into things later, but I usually go for the utility shit, I go 4 Monster Park. And then it really depends if I'm focusing on... like what character I'm focusing on. I usually go Arcane River dailies first, because it increases the symbols you get. You get one extra symbol per level, and I get this to 4, then I get Grandis to 4. And then I usually put the remaining points into like Monster Park. For this, I go for level 4 boss damage instantly because boss is the best. Then I go for level 4 IED. Then I usually go for XP. And then I'll put in some amount of points to attack and maybe buff duration. It depends on how I feel. Sometimes I do Arcane Power if I want to go Super Juice. Back when I was running BM and I needed the... Well, I didn't need the damage, but it helped. I don't know. There's a lot of different things you can do, but I would just go level 4 boss first, then level 4 IED, then it's just fucking buyer's choice. And then obviously level 4 Monster Park is BIS, and then it's just whatever the fuck you want. But aside from me being a little yappy McYapperson, Cube Sale's coming up. I don't know if you guys saw, but one of the cash shop data mine things, one of the reliable cash shop data mine things is showing that the Cube Sale is going to be coming May 17th. And this is big news, because usually, we don't have information about upcoming Cube Sales until, like, the week of the Cube Sale. And while this isn't an official announcement or nothing, because it's a data mine, right? I think it's pretty likely to be truthful, because, like I said, it's data mined, right? And it's like, of course they could always change it, for sure, 100%. I just don't think it's likely they change it. So we can plan on the Cube Sale running from May 17th to May 19th. As far as my Cube Sale endeavors are gonna be concerned, so, okay. I'm thinking I want to fully 3-line luck my gear, right? I do want to do that. I'm not somebody who's looking forward to min-maxing my gear in terms of, like, double priming. I don't think I care about double priming. But going for real 3-line on every piece of gear is, like, a minimum that I think is realistic. And my thoughts going forward with this Cube Sale is I'm just gonna buy, glowing cubes? Are those the black cubes? I don't remember. I'm so sorry. I honestly, I have to look at the cubes to know what they are, and I can't look at the cubes right now because I'm in a map. Wait, do I have a cube on me? I do. Okay, so no, I'm gonna be going bright cubes, not glowing cubes. Because something that really frustrates me is if I start rolling an item, I have to either hit the roll that I'm looking for, or I have to hit the roll that I was using. And even though I'm not going for double primes, going for bright cubes would make it so if I want to take a break at any point and, like, go do something else, or, like, grind monsters, do bosses, like, literally anything else, right? I can, because they're black cubes and I can just keep my old potential. And it's like, I'm not worried about losing like 27% luck or whatever, right? Because it's not even like real 3-line, that's fake 3-line. It's just annoying not being able to be like, you know what, I am tired of clicking the cubing mechanism, the machine, one more try me. So that's my thoughts. I'm not going for double prime, but I am going to be using bright cubes to make it QOL for me. And obviously, it does give you a higher chance of seeing double prime, and I'm not going to be against it if I do get double prime, you know what I mean? It's just, I'm paying a little bit extra for QOL, so I don't want to, you know, become Steve's lava chicken in Minecraft. But that's really all I'm planning on doing for cube sale. Maybe I'll throw, like, a bunch of cubes on some of my meals, because, I don't know, cubes will be cheaper, so why not? The only real mules that I would probably want to do it on is maybe my Shadower. Because I think my Thunderbreaker is mostly good. I mean, my Thunderbreaker and Dawn Warrior share cash shops, so I'm not worried about that. My Demon Slayer could possibly get some, for sure. And then my Lomian mules I don't really care too much about. Like, they're way strong enough for what their purpose is, so I don't need to put any more money into them. But the Shadower is the baby character that I'm working on. It's what I used my Tanjiro Hyperburn on. And I'm going to get it to 260. And I think it'll just be a Lomian mule. Like, I don't plan on doing anything crazy with it. But that, like I said, that's my loose cube sale plans. So, let me know what you guys are doing for your cube sale. I know a lot of people... Well, I don't know if I would say a lot of people, but I know some people only do things on events, right? Like, they won't cube anything until it's cube sale. They won't Star Force anything until it's Shining Star Force. And it's like, if we're going from efficiency's sake, like, obviously that is the best thing you could do, and I wish I had the patience to do that. But sometimes you just have to star on a less efficient event or cube stuff off event for the love of the game, you know what I mean? What else is there? Oh yeah, my Tanjiro. My Tanjiro did become a hero, obviously. I haven't logged into that character still, even though it's been a Tanjiro, or it's been a hero for like a couple days. I really should get it going too, because I want it to be a Lomian boss mule, and I'll eventually get it to 260, but I'm not like stressing out about it, for obvious reasons. I also did level up a Mozwan, or Moshwan, a Moziwan. Got it to 206. I'm not gonna level it past that, other than like experience tickets and stuff. The Legion block is obviously really good, as is the Link skill. But I don't care about any of the cosmetic rewards for leveling it, so I'm not even going to daily story it. I'll probably just move my dailies to a character I want to actually level, like my Dawn Warrior again, or my Thunderbreaker. Probably my Dawn Warrior. My Thunderbreaker gets all the Transcendent pots, and my Dawn Warrior just gets the dailies and Monster Park and stuff. That's sort of my system. You just gotta allocate your resources. This shit is a very, very, very long marathon. That's what I always tell people. MapleStory is a fucking marathon. Obviously, there's some benefits for long-term players and, like, whatchamacallit, like, legacy and stuff, but realistically, the thing that's gonna prevent people from doing stuff is just, like, time into the game, you know what I mean? Because a lot of the stuff in this game, like, growth pots from events, for example, are so important for, like, leveling up your Legion, leveling up alt characters. Every day that you play the game is another set of dailies, you know? Dailies are obviously a big impact on the game. So that's why I say this game is very marathon-esque. Because it is. Also, familiars in every zone is insane. I didn't even mention that. And I've started collecting, like, my cat sanctuary. Obviously, I told you I was gonna basically start my own cat sanctuary. I haven't even grinded that much. But I have so many cats. It feels so good, man. I do wish the UI and stuff to level up the familiars was better and, like, more QOL. But just the fact that you get familiars is so good, and I'm so stoked. I am going to try to improve my Nightwalker's familiars. I still, like, obviously I have 3 boss damage familiars. I got very lucky with reroll cards. But, oh, sorry, let me swap back over. 35, 35, and then 20. I want to get rid of that epic. I want it to at least be at 30. So I think I'm going to open up a bunch of fams on this character. So expect to see some familiar clips interspersed in my videos in the future again. But once my Nightwalker has 330 plus bosses, I'm going to put all of the familiars on other characters, I think. Because at least the characters that I'm planning on, like, Legion championing, I want to have a large drop familiar. It's going to be annoying to get the large drop familiar on them, too. And that's just because, like, in order to tier up the familiar, even from rare to epic, you need to kill shit on that character. And I don't really kill shit on any of my characters. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not looking forward to having to grind on these characters that I don't grind on, because I don't want to grind on them to level up the familiars so I can, you know, have a chance at getting a large drop. But yeah. I think that about does it for me. Right? I can do this now. Then I can go to my victory collab, my ultimate collab. Go for level 4 boss, as I said. Yeah, I think that's it. Anyways, let me know what you guys are up to. Let me know what you guys are doing for Cube Sale. Do you guys like Mojuan? Mo-X-Yuan? Mozambique? I'm not the biggest fan of Mojuan. I just don't... I don't like combo classes that feel janky. And even leveling it, just trying it out on, like, elite mobs and stuff, it did not feel very good. So I am more than happy to just keep it as, like, my 250 Legion mule that I will eventually get there with experience vouchers and mag pots. I don't know. I'll see you guys on the next one. As always, thank you for watching and spending some of your precious time with me, as time is the most valuable resource that each human possesses, and I believe that. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!